All right, let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself sitting at your desk full of motivation and ready to conquer your to-do list, only to realize hours later that you've barely scratched the surface? It's a frustrating feeling, right? Maybe you start out strong, but distractions creep in. Emails, phone calls, social media, or just the endless stream of thoughts in your head. Before you know it, the day slips away, and you're left wondering where all your time went. Trust me, I've been there more times than I can count. But there's a simple method that can help you break this cycle and actually get things done. It's called the Pomodoro technique, and it has the power to completely transform the way you approach your workday. So, what exactly is this magic method? The beauty of the Pomodoro technique is in its simplicity. It doesn't require fancy tools or complicated systems, just a timer and a willingness to focus. Here's how it works. You pick one task, just one, and set a timer for 25 minutes. During that time, you give your full attention to that single task. No checking your phone, no bouncing between tabs, no multitasking. Just pure, focused work. When the timer rings, you stop. Even if you're in the middle of something, you take a 5-minute break. Stand up, stretch, grab a glass of water, or just breathe. That's one Pomodoro. After you've completed 4 Pomodoros, you reward yourself with a longer break, maybe 15 or even 30 minutes. This gives your brain a real chance to rest and reset before you dive back in. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds way too basic to actually work. I get it. It almost seems too easy, right? But here's the thing. The Pomodoro technique is a total game changer, especially if you're someone who juggles a never-ending to-do list or feels like you're always running out of time. By breaking your work into short, focused bursts, you avoid that dreaded feeling of burnout. Your mind stays sharp, and you're less likely to get overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks. And those regular breaks? They're not just an excuse to scroll through your phone or check social media. They're a crucial part of the process, giving your brain a chance to recharge so you can return to your work with renewed energy and focus. Here's why the Pomodoro technique works so well, especially for busy professionals and students alike. First, it forces you to single task. In a world where we're constantly pulled in a million directions, emails, meetings, notifications, it's rare to give one thing your undivided attention. With Pomodoro, you choose one thing and pour all your focus into it. That kind of deep work is powerful, and it's where real progress happens. That level of focus is rare these days, and it's exactly what makes the Pomodoro technique so effective. Second, Pomodoro helps you actually see your progress. Each 25-minute block is like a mini win, a small victory you can celebrate. Even if your day is jam-packed, you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish in just a few focused intervals. Those little wins add up, and before you know it, you're making real progress on your goals. And here's another bonus. If you get interrupted, because let's face it, life happens, you don't have to stress. Just start another Pomodoro when you're ready and pick up right where you left off. This flexibility makes it easy to adapt the technique to your unique schedule, whether you're working from home, in an office, or even studying for exams. Here's how I personally use the Pomodoro technique to stay on track. Every morning, I pick my top 3 tasks for the day. I set my timer and commit to at least 1 Pomodoro for each task. This helps me prioritize what's truly important and ensures I make steady progress, even on my busiest days. Sometimes, once I get started, I find myself doing even more Pomodoros than I planned. The momentum builds, and suddenly, work doesn't feel so overwhelming. Just knowing I have a clear start and stop makes it so much easier to dive in and get going, even when I'm not feeling super motivated. If you're constantly feeling overwhelmed or like you never have enough time in the day, I really encourage you to give the Pomodoro technique a try. It's a small change that can make a huge difference. All you need is a timer, your phone, a kitchen timer, or even an app, and a willingness to stick with it, even if it feels a little strange at first. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. So, the next time you're staring down a mountain of work, remember this. Focus for 25 minutes, take a short break, and repeat. It's that simple. You'll be genuinely surprised at how much more you can get done in less time and how much less stressed you'll feel at the end of the day. Try the Pomodoro technique today. Your productivity, your focus, and your peace of mind will thank you for it.